What if a simple kindergarten drawing revealed a dark secret about your family that you were never meant to know? Welcome to Friday 13, where we don't just tell scary stories. We uncover true horrors that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about your own home. I'm Mark, and this is my story. A real nightmare that started with a crayon sketch my son made. It's why I can't look at his drawings the same way anymore. Stay with me, because what he drew, it's still out there, waiting in the shadows. It started with a sound I couldn't explain, a sound that made me question everything, a sound that made me question everything I thought I knew about my own family. And by the end of this, you'll be wondering, what's hiding in your home? It was a Saturday morning, just me and Tommy. My wife was out running errands, and I was enjoying the quiet. Tommy was coloring, like he always did, crayons scattered, tongue poking out in concentration. I smiled, ruffled his hair. "What are you drawing, buddy?" He looked up, eyes bright. "Our house, Daddy, and us." I glanced at the paper. There we were, stick figures of me, my wife, and Tommy, smiling outside. But in the window, a dark, twisted shape, like a person watching us. My smile faltered. "Who's that?" I asked, pointing. Tommy shrugged. "The Shadow Man. He lives with us." My stomach dropped. Shadow Man? Where had he seen that? Ever had your child say something that sent a chill down your spine? Why? I laughed it off. Kids have wild imaginations, right? But that night, I couldn't sleep. I kept seeing that Shadow Man, his hollow eyes watching me. The next morning, I found another drawing under Tommy's bed. This one was worse. The family was inside the house now, but the Shadow Man was closer, his hand reaching out. And at the bottom, in Tommy's shaky handwriting, "He's coming." My heart raced. Coming for what? For us? I tried to ask Tommy, but he just smiled and said, "He told me not to tell." Who was he? And why did it feel like he was already here? The whispers started that night. Soft at first, like a breath against my ear. "Mark." I bolted upright, heart pounding. The room was empty, my wife asleep beside me. I told myself it was a dream, but the air felt wrong. Thick, heavy, like someone was standing inches away. I flicked on the light. Nothing. Just Tommy's drawing on the nightstand, staring back at me. The next night, it happened again. And again. Always at 3 a.m., always my name. I'd wake up, drenched in sweat, the whispers fading into silence. Was it the house, or something inside it? I couldn't shake it. The drawings, the whispers. It was like the house was alive, watching us. I started noticing things. Footsteps in the attic, cold spots in the living room, Tommy talking to his friend when no one was there. My wife thought I was paranoid, but I knew something was wrong. I had to find out what. I dug into the house's history, old records, newspaper clippings. That's when I found it. An article from the 50s. A family had lived here. Father, mother, 2 kids. One night, they vanished. No trace, no bodies. Just gone. The headline? House of Shadows. Family disappears without a trace. My blood ran cold. Is that them in the drawings? Were they still here? I had to know more. I tore through the attic, searching for anything that could explain this. That's when I found it. An old, leather-bound journal, hidden under the floorboards. It belonged to the father who'd vanished. The entries were frantic. The shadows are moving. They whisper at night. They want us. My stomach churned. He'd seen them too. The last entry? He's here. God help us. I slammed the journal shut, heart racing. What had taken them? And why was it after my family now? The drawings got worse. Tommy kept making them. Each one darker, more detailed. The Shadow Man was closer, his hands reaching out, his face twisted in agony. I tried to stop him, but he'd cry, saying, "He makes me draw him, Daddy." My wife was terrified. We talked about moving, but something held us back, like the house wouldn't let us leave. Then, one night, I woke to Tommy standing by my bed, eyes wide. "He's here," he whispered. I grabbed him, pulled him close. "Who, buddy?" He pointed to the corner of the room. I looked and froze. A shadow, tall and thin, stood there, watching us. Its eyes were hollow, its mouth stretched in a silent scream. I blinked, it was gone. But the cold, it lingered. I couldn't take it anymore. The whispers, the shadows, they were everywhere. I called a local medium, desperate. She came over, took one look at Tommy's drawings, and went pale. "They're trapped," she said. "The family that vanished, they're bound to this house, feeding on your fear." My heart sank. How do I stop them? She handed me a ritual, salt, candles, a prayer to release their spirits. That night, I set it up in the living room, Tommy asleep upstairs. At 3 a.m., the whispers erupted, loud, angry. The shadows stretched across the walls, closing in. I lit the candles, poured the salt, and shouted the prayer. "Spirits of the past, be free. Leave this place." The room shook, the drawings trembling. Then, silence. The air lightened. I looked down. The drawings were blank, just empty paper. That was a year ago. The whispers are gone, and Tommy's drawings are back to normal. Dinosaurs and superheroes. But sometimes, when the house is quiet, I swear I hear it, a faint whisper calling my name. So, next time your child draws something strange, look closer. What are they really seeing? That's my story, true as the chill running down my spine. If it got under your skin, hit that like button and subscribe for more real horrors. Ever had your child draw something that chilled you to the bone? Or felt a presence you couldn't explain? Drop it in the comments. You're not alone. This is Friday 13, signing off, but remember, the shadows are always watching.